Well, surprise, surprise, we're back at here again. Today I don't have a plan as such. I know there's a few crevices I've been meaning to clean out for a while now. Some a lot further downstream where a few feeder gullies run in. I walked down there yesterday, probably a kilometre or so, and took samples. I took a few smaller samples and put the rest in the bucket. There was colour in the sample. I've also cleaned out some crevices where I currently am, and it had nice colour as well. I want to show you in a minute that it's important that you clean your crevices out thoroughly, because I left something behind in one of them. I like to have them clean enough that if it was drinkable water, you drink the water with a straw. Now, because we don't have any flow in the creek, it's not a stream-fed creek, we've got a little 6-inch goldrat sluice, and a mate of mine, well, it's a mate of mine's, and he purchased a top hopper box off Dustin from Goldrat, and we've converted that onto the river sluice, so it could be used for both. I'll explain that when we're playing with it and show you what we've done there to mod that. But as for now, we'll go and drag it out of the car, set it up. I might run the material I've already got and also scratch around and try and find some more here. But this morning when I was digging out and testing the crevice, I found a little surprise in it. So hopefully what's in the bucket should be good. I don't know how well you're going to see that, but just where my little scratcher is there, little piece of gold. Now I missed that this morning, so we'll pluck him out with the tweezers, and that just goes to show the importance of cleaning out a crevice properly. Yeah, it's probably 4 foot long, the crevice, really clean. It's always good to come along and have a look in it later on, just to see what's left behind. There's that little piece of gold that I got out of this crevice this morning that I've got a bucket we want to process, so hopefully there's a few more of them. Be really nice. Right, so this is a little unit we're going to be using today. It's a 6-inch goldrat river sluice that we've converted to a highbanker. It's a friend of mine's, and he purchased a hopper box off Dustin from Goldrat and figured we'd mount it to the river sluice. Simply just flip the mat around, wing nut a back plate in it, and mounted it to the hopper box to the river sluice itself. This plate here, we've the bracket to hold the box up. We put some rubber mounts on it because we wanted to get a bit more angle in the box, a bit more variation, so you can adjust it a bit more. And rather than having spray bars, we'll just put a mounting bracket on it and just basically going to flood the box with a little bilge pump. I find it disperses the water better, get a lot more volume, and it seems to lay fairly even down into the sluice itself. Alright, we'll set it up and get it running and yeah, have a look. Well, we're all set up ready to roll. These are our 2 buckets. Not much material, probably 5 litres less than the other one. So we'll just belt them through it, see how it goes. This bucket here is from that crevice I cleaned out this morning, a nice piece of gold was in. And this other bucket, well, it's from downstream a fair way, where one of the feeder gullies run in. Unsure, there's only fine gold in the sample, so we'll run them both and we'll have a look. Hopefully, got something nice to show for it. Right, so there's the concentrates out of the little mini 6-inch mat. So I'll pan that down. As I was disassembling a little unit up the top in the hopper box where the perforated mesh bolts in, I see a lot of gold sits up between the mesh and the base of the top box. So I might nearly think about mounting the perforated mesh on the underside of it. Just saves you having to pull the mesh out each time you want to do a clean up. It's a bit of a pain. Anyway, a bit more refining, we'll get it right. It's good having a little goldrat mat. There's not a lot of concentrate to pan, so it saves a bit of time. I did see some gold sitting up in the mat, so that's a good thing. Yeah, this is just out of the first bucket. I'm a little bit pushed for time today, so I might just do that bucket for today and possibly take the other one home and just pan it and muck around at home. I might even set the little sluice up at home and just recycle the water from a bucket. Big rocks, get them out of there. There's a bit of colour starting to show. Got here. Probably could have panned it down a little bit more, but so be it. Nice colour sitting up in the top there, that's alright. No big nuggets, but can't win them all. But all in all, that's probably not too bad. Out of 5 litres of material, a couple of minutes. So the rightful owner of the highbanker's turned up, so it's only fair to let him use it now. I only ran the one bucket, and that was the total out of that one bucket. Not a great deal, but all in all, I'm happy with that. Nice little nugget. And the second bucket, I'm just going to quickly pan that. Not a lot there. And then I'll put the two together and we'll have a look at the total and might even do a weigh up. Alright, so that's our total for the day out of the two somewhat half buckets. It was more about giving the little mini highbanker its first run to see how it performed. Seems to work alright. I wasn't expecting much gold from the couple of samples I got, but we seem to have done alright. That's a little picker or nugget, whatever you want to call it. That was out of the crevice for the first sample. So we'll weigh it all up and check the tally. Alright, we'll weigh this gold up. Same deal, vial and little funnel. We'll tear that off. Might sit the little guy beside it and weigh him by himself. few scraps in the pan, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. So we've got there 0.44 of the smaller fine gold. So 0.69, nearly 0.7 of a gram. Pretty happy with the results. So we might weigh this little guy by himself. .24 of a gram. So pretty happy with the results for the day. It was more about running a little 6-inch high banker that we made up, or modified the 6-inch goldrat river sluice to a high banker setup. So all in all, worked well. We got some nice gold. Alright guys, see you later.